This is Embracing Digital This Week with Darren Pulsifer. This week's top stories. In artificial intelligence news, generative AI-based chatbots are far from perfect. ChatGPT, Microsoft's Bing chatbot, Meta's Galactica, a generative AI designed to help scientists with tasks like annotating proteins or writing code, and other systems have been taken down or reined in after they've been found to generate unreliable or incorrect information, or spiraled into emotional seeming reactions and even threats. The US and European governments are collaborating on AI research study to develop strategies for regulating and fostering AI innovation. The study will cover 5 key areas: extreme weather and climate forecasting, emergency response management, health and medicine improvements, electric grid optimization, and agricultural optimization. Participants include the U.S. Energy Department, Department of Agriculture, the Pentagon, NOAA, and health and science agencies, and their European counterparts. AirDot Deploy automatically deploys AML models and scales them, automatically identifies the required packages, understands module dependency, refactors the code, builds REST APIs around the ML model, packages it in a container, spins up the infrastructure, automatically scales it up and down, and sets up automated alerts and monitoring, all with one single line of code. So much for having a DevOps team. In cybersecurity news, a report by Tenable reveals that cyber attacks are primarily carried out by using known vulnerabilities for which patches are already made available. Threat actors continue to exploit vulnerabilities that organizations have failed to patch or remediate, including highly severe flaws in Microsoft Exchange and VPN network solutions. Municipal CISOs face challenges as cyber threats increase, with ransomware attacks being the largest concern. Oakland, California recently declared a state of emergency following a ransomware attack by Playgroup that disrupted phone systems and non-emergency services. This attack is one in a series of ransomware attacks on local governments in the United States, including Baltimore, New Orleans, Pensacola, and Atlanta. President Biden signed a Quantum Computing Cybersecurity Preparedness Act, requiring federal agencies to prioritize using quantum-resistant technologies. The law mandates guidance for assessing critical systems with post-quantum cryptography standards. This is in response to fears that quantum technology making existing encryption vulnerability to being cracked quickly. In ubiquitous computing news, Accenture's annual Banking Cloud report found that banks targeting core systems for cloud migration face a major risk factor in the difficulty of finding cloud talent. Banks perceive core migration as high risk due to the lack of staff with cloud expertise and the difficulty of recruiting the required skills in the current environment. Public cloud adoption represents both a security upgrade and risk factor reflected in the banking industry's lack of cloud adoption. Cloud-based data warehouse company Snowflake plans to add over 1,000 employees in the current fiscal year, according to CFO Mike Scarpelli during the company's Q4 earnings call. This follows the addition of 1,900 people last year, in contrast to the downsizing trend that we're seeing among other big tech companies. Snowflake plans to prioritize hiring in product, engineering, and sales. According to industry experts, CIOs must restructure their IT departments and strategies to take advantage of cloud transformation fully. Neil Holden, CIO of Halfords Group, believes IT departments must operate differently because the cloud and what it means to their business. Holden reorganized his team to ensure they could maximize the capabilities and business opportunities provided by the cloud. That's it for Embracing Digital this week. If you've enjoyed this episode, check out our full-length weekly podcast, Embracing Digital Transformation, and check out our website, embracingdigital.org. Until next week, go out and do something wonderful.